It's okay now. Both are up. Time to continue. Yes, so Raziel just defeated Kain. And he's got the Heart of Darkness. And now he is off to revive Janos Audron.
In my absence, the estate had been overrun by Mobius's soldiers. I hoped that they had not yet found the entrance to the crypt or discovered the body of Janos. Of Vorador, there was no sign.
Raziel, the conquering hero. I understand we ought to offer congratulations. Kain, at last, is dead.
I suppose you expect similar congratulations on the death of Vorador. Or has he eluded you?
We have him, but not without a considerable price in blood.
That will have pleased him.
Let it sustain him until his head is off, and every vampire in Nosgoth at last is dead.
And will that knowledge sustain you? You too are going to your death.
For a true servant of the one god, death is never.
So the death of Vorador triggered Kain's action to
with the knowledge that I have played
go into the past.
In our master's plans. Kain is at last destroyed, and you have carried out the deed. Which hero do you think you are now? The vampire savior, or the other one? Have you realized yet that it didn't matter to us which one either of you thought you were, so long as the result was the same in the end? And now, Kain is dead. Really, I cannot thank you enough.
So, this has all been arranged every step of the way. Kain thought I truly had free will.
Oh, but you do. And there's the greatest triumph of all. To have compelled the one player who could choose into doing exactly what we required. Well done, faithful servant. And now, I have an execution to see to.
I wanted to slam him down. Let's knock out the little guys first. Some Reaver power. Get some health back. Uninterrupted combo. Reaver's charged. Left. Smack him down. Wait. One attack. Some health. Off to see Janos. So Janos, if I remember correctly, in history, not Janos in the game, but Janos in history, was a Roman deity of doors and portals, which makes sense for what Janos Aldrin's role in the game is. Well, role with the pillars. He was waiting with the key to the pillars, the Reaver. Right, charged up. Now we'll duplicate some hits nearby. That way. So now that I got the Earth Reaver, I will be able to solve that sewer puzzle. Or I assume it's just a bonus. I don't think it's anything to do with the main story. Forgot about my telekinetic shackles. They spawn, I can just jump past these because I don't put a barrier in. When will that be? Hello? Ah, damn it. Got rid of my charge stream by accident. Get some health back. Push him. It's not part of the plan. Yeah, I should some on spikes. Well, right. I should check to see if these paintings are containing secrets. dodging. I feel I had a much easier time dodging with my controller, DualShock controller back in the day. I thought I was a lot better, but now I got hit quite this much. Was some tricky ground. Is it lowering the volume properly on my stream? I hope so. I really need to check my audio a lot better. Spectrum. Nope. Do I even actually want to go up there? Doesn't seem like I can get across. Maybe it's for later. Oh no, right, of course. Earth Reaver. Get rid of the spellcaster. They can buff the others. I thought I was using the base Reaver. It was the Water Reaver. I knew I switched to the Water Reaver. The Hillingdon. It's not doing the combo. There we go. Oh, already killed it. Extra here. Yummy. To jump over that doorway. No. Can we deal with those? Is there a reason?
Destroy it!
Oops. Alright. And... Okay. Then... Okay. I need to go up that and there. No? I wasn't high enough, that's why. I went too early. And this should get me enough to get over there, yep. Ah, what a terrible jump. I did not do the input correctly. Right, let's do it this time. Excellent. I can press the space bar. Look, there was a ladder up there anyway. Sure, you're meant to be able to suck their souls. Maybe not. I don't know, I can't remember from the original. There's the font. Alright. I don't think I need to go in there. What's me go down here? Sink to the bottom. There's a dirty little secret there. Can I just get it with Spectral Realm, or... Looks like I can. Doesn't seem to be any... to press down here. Keeper of Secrets. Oof. Yeah, telepathic hold. We've got a fissure over here. Top up on some health. And what was this skin we got?
Ornamental.
Keeper of Secrets. Is that Uda I saw join the channel? So this is like an alternate version of Raziel from Soul Reaver 1, maybe? It still wants me to go down. I don't think I should, though. Guess I could go down and then see where it wants me to go. I'm down. Oh, right, there's a water break. Oh, and then this is the sewer puzzle. So I don't think I need to do this. Because Janos is just ahead. It looks like it's got, like, TK or health power up or something. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know I had enough energy for a Reaver spell. Secret revealed. Extra TK. And now up to see Vorador. Not the Vorador, sorry, Janos. Off to see the wizard. Raziel's best friend that he met for a couple of minutes.
This relic had come at so high a cost. My blood offering for the answers I sought from this enigmatic corpse. It was the price of my freedom, for which Kain had paid with his life. Had I journeyed so far and forsaken so much, only to have it end like this?
And the Raziel's energy, I think it was.
I remember. Raziel, the heir of prophecy. You came for the Reaver just before the Sarafan found me.
You've been entombed here for 5 centuries. Your murderers are long dead.
500 years. And Vorador.
Also dead. Your bloodline is erased. The age of the vampires is coming to an end.
Then we must waste no time.
I'm not who you think I am, nor is this a benevolent act. I have questions that apparently you alone can answer.
Raziel, there are forces in this world that will strive to deceive you and pervert your destiny. But you must believe your arrival foretells the salvation of the vampire race.
He's got
Why then would the
awkward
vampires
faces at the
devise a
bottom of
weapon
his
to
robe.
consume and imprison their savior?
No, that cannot be.
While the blade yet exists, I am drawn inexorably toward my doom. It was you who bound me to this fate. Only you can release me.
Raziel, you have been misled. You are ordained by prophecy to wield the Reaver.
And so I do, though not quite as you'd envisioned.
Redeemer and Destroyer. Is it possible?
Did I misread all the signs? It seems your destiny is more labyrinthian than I had imagined. You must trust me, Raziel. We may have very little time. I will convey you to the place where your answers lie.
Where have you brought me?
We are within the ancient citadel of the vampire race, long ago defiled and abandoned. This fortress endured through centuries of war against our great enemy.
The Hilden.
Yes. From this chamber, we witnessed the summoning of the Pillars and the banishment of our adversaries from the land. This is a dire omen. The Binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is at hand.
It's too late. The Pillars are already damned.
As long as a single one of us stands, there is still hope. The Pillars must not remain under human guardianship. They are not competent to serve.
Why then did you allow the Pillars to fall into human hands?
Raziel, there is no
I
time.
want answers. The world can end this instant for all I care.
Very well. The Hilden cursed us as they fell, afflicting our race with a predatory bloodthirst. But with this transformation came our enemy's true revenge. Immortality.
They liberated you from the Wheel of Fate.
They imprisoned our souls in this flesh, expelling us from the purifying cycle of death and rebirth.
And yet you pass the curse on.
It was a necessary evil. Our immortality banished us from God's grace. He turned his sight from us and fell silent. Many took their own lives, unable to bear the separation from our God.
Not you, though.
Curse or blessing, it is the price we pay to keep the Hilden banished from the land. To sustain the Binding, we had to preserve our bloodline, and so we passed the dark gift to the human successors of our fallen guardians. They rebelled, inevitably, refusing the curse and seizing the Pillars as their own. And so we come to our present dilemma. While mankind governs the Pillars, the Binding decays. The Hilden strain against the barriers of
hairy
their
arms.
prison, scratching to gain a foothold back into this world.
And what does all this mean to me?
We stand at the threshold of a new eon, Raziel, and you are the fulcrum upon which our destiny turns. Beneath this room lies our innermost sanctum. The outer chamber has been opened. It appears events are already in motion.
It was opened by
This
Cain
token
when he went
is the key
to
to the mysteries you seek.
see the Oracle,
I cannot accompany you.
aka the Elder God.
You must face this trial alone. If you prevail, you will have your answers.
And if I fail the test?
Then you will not return.
Alright, to the Spirit Forge. Some demons. be the demon making that noise. Demon and barrier. Oops, I did not mean to cast it. They're frozen, so... Sanctum. It's a good thing I wasn't Cain. I would have killed him. Would have forced him to go into bat form. What hit me? Shadows along here. Seems to be the same vampire. Maybe the original Balance Guardian.
I should have known I'd find you here.
Here and everywhere, now and always. I am the wheel and its turning. I am the circle of life and death.
And I am beginning to think the vampires committed suicide only to escape your voice.
Do not fulfill my favor with your impertinence, Raziel. You have finally fulfilled your purpose.
Oh yeah, YouTube probably won't like
What are you
Raziel
trying
and
to
Cain
do?
talking about that stuff, will they?
What is it about me that has you so afraid?
Your fate is trivial, Raziel. It was Cain's destiny that mattered all along.
So I need light and dark. Dark. And light. That water and fire? Water and wind? Water and fire. Where's the exit? Over here. only got a limited time to get to the top to do each thingamajig before he wraps it up again. Water. Fire. And then earth and wind. Fire. Wind. Water. Spirit. Some water. And then do some earth. It is easier to do the platforming when you can use the camera more easily. So this was more challenging with the original camera angles. Earth and wind. Even with the controller, it was more challenging. The platforming seems easier with the new V mode, but the combat seems harder with mouse and keyboard. Oh, she's wearing her original clothes. And her... Yes, yeah. She's been restored.
Yes, Razia. Yet I am...
Because I believe she was wearing those clothes when she was murdered at the start of Blood Omen 1.
My spirit, united with the souls of my predecessors, is drawn here now for the final baptism of the blade. To restore balance, the sword must be rendered pure by spirit. Release me, Razia. The Soul Reaver has the power. Release us all. For this we were called. You have done well, Razia. But there is one more trial for you to bear. You must unite what has been set asunder. Only then will the sign of balance be armed for his true endeavor.
The river now blazed with purifying flame, but far from being enlightened, I found myself entangled in an even greater web of mysteries. What had Janos expected me to learn? And what of Ariel's cryptic message? If the sword was endowed for the sign of balance, for Cain, and he was now dead, what hope remained? I needed to find Janos, and soon. I dreaded to think what these ominous rumblings might portend.
Yeah, so during his travels from Soul Reaver 1, Soul Reaver 2, and Defiance, Raziel has retrieved the fragments of Cain's soul that he split to make his vampire lieutenants. And Cain did that to, in part, set prophecy in motion. I don't know if he realized it at the time or after, but that's effectively part of what he did. So by going around and getting Raziel's revenge on his brothers, he's gotten all the parts of Cain's soul back, and by imbuing the Reaver with all the powers of the of the Forges, he has also been able to cleanse the corruption of the Balance Guardian from when Ariel was murdered. She was murdered, and Kain was the replacement for her. But as a result of her being murdered, Nupraptor, one of the other guardians of the Pillars, found her dead and was understandably stricken with extreme grief, and that ended up corrupting the entire circle, including Kain, who had just been born. So Kain never even had a chance to be who he was originally meant to be. Yeah, so what was the...
Spirit Reaver.
Well, these two locked ones.
Spirit Reaver.
Yeah, it's just a lot of damage. So, we go back this way. Don't think we're gonna fight unless we get trapped. Doesn't look like they're gonna trap us here anyway. Oh yeah, and yeah, because as well, the Raziel had all the souls, the fragments of Kain's soul, and purified them. They've been purified as well, and purified the Balance Guardians. Also purified the fragments that, yeah. Anyway, basically, Raziel's got around and completed the puzzle. However, like they said, Kain's dead, so... how's it gonna turn out?
Janos, what is this?
The binding is failing. All is lost.
We had arrived at that cataclysmic moment when a younger Kain faced his fateful dilemma as Balance Guardian. Choosing self-preservation over sacrifice, he doomed the Pillars to eternal ruin.
Raziel, there may yet be hope. There is one who will be called. You must seek the Scion of Balance.
Oof. Janos doesn't know
Dear
what Raziel
God.
did.
Raziel, we meet again. You have played your part flawlessly. It is gratifying to attain both freedom and vengeance in a single stroke. No! You cannot! This one is strong. Good. My next move requires a more durable host. Mortals are such fragile vessels. Willing or not, you have provided the instrument of our victory.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
You pathetic creature. You haven't got a clue. The seduction of the Circle and possession of Mortanius, Ariel's murder, the corruption and collapse of the Pillars, all orchestrated as a prelude to this moment. We sought an incorruptible vessel, and you provided one. We required the blood.
So this is the Hilden Lord from Blood Omen 2.
Having first been lured to the heart of darkness. Best of all, you murdered the Scion of Balance to get it. We've already won. Raziel, you must not allow them to carry out their plan. Kill me, and you end it now. Suicidal like the rest of them. Know your place, Raziel.
I like how with the new graphics he's kind of already crowned himself.
You deluded ghoul.
That's also
Wish to die a martyr for the vampires.
part of what the Hilden head looks like from memory.
You're not leaving this chamber. I will destroy Janos if I have to.
Very well then. I'll indulge you.
It's likely that the ancient vampires and the Hilden are also two sides of the same coin, in that I reckon there's a non-zero chance they were once the same species. And it's more than just an ideological difference that split them. Well, it always was, but yeah. Me with some nom-noms. Tiny bit left. There he goes.
Raziel, finish it before he returns.
You should have listened to me.
Savage. He snapped him.
It is finished, and thus a new epic has its
Of
beginning.
course, Raziel can't die. He'll just go back to the Spectral.
you see. However far you stray, you will always return to me. Surrender, Raziel.
Never!
Your efforts are wasted, Raziel. That weapon you bear, however endowed, remains only a wraith blade. It cannot touch me.
I will not be your prisoner.
You have no choice. Your task is fulfilled. Cain has been cleared from the board, and this chamber made ready for my more malleable servants. There is nothing more for you to do.
I refuse to bend my will.
It has always been my will you satisfy, never your own.
You parasitic fraud. You are forced to imprison me because I possess free will.
You possess nothing. As you are undying, your soul cannot be returned to the wheel. But it may console you to abide here in eternity with me. Mobius, my good servant, I call you to the place of our first meeting. Return to me here.
I awoke to find myself in a shadowy realm. A disquieting stillness lay where my heart had been, the heart that had belonged to Janus Audron all along. How was it possible that I still lived?
You are still very false, Vampire. That will go first. This realm will render you hideous. You will go mad, and will not know it.
What is this place?
Do you not think of this place every day, Vampire? But are we truly forgotten? This is the exile into which we were driven. But soon now, soon we will be free. We will be free.
Unsure if these are Hilden. They're certainly what the game calls demons. But Raziel's been called a demon. the Hilden must also be stuck in some sort of extra dimension.
I felt strongly drawn, compelled even, not to linger here, but to go to the vampire citadel at once.
So bear in mind, Kane's still carrying the Reaver, not the Soul Reaver. So this is the blade. Before it imprisoned Raziel inside it. Looks like there's a secret over there. Demons. They have no blood at all. More demons ahead, I take it. Ouch. That's a blood tub over there. Oh, I can't feed the Reaver, however. Some blood from the blood tub. Using golden rolls against him. Ouch. Jeez, get better at dodging, okay? Oh, the Reaver's excited now. Back up to Avernus, top of Avernus. slowed down a fair bit when they're hit by the Dimension Reaver. Is it dimension or time? There is a dimension and there is a time one. I forget which one this is. I think it's the time one, actually. To the Citadel.
I knew what ominous hour this was in Nosgoth's history. For here was the event that had shaped my entire existence. I had cast my fate, refusing the sacrifice, damning the pillars, and founding my doomed empire upon their ruins. I would raise the Salafan priests to be my closest lieutenants, and would one day cast the strongest of them, my servant Raziel, into the abyss, dealing one last hand to play against fate. But in the end, had it made any difference? Had I misread the signs as Mobius told me? In my arrogance, had I missed my cast at destiny?
Question. Now Raziel has opened the door. Literally. Any shadows? No shadows. There were. I assume there'll be at least one lot of barriers here. No? Excellent. Straight to it then. Ah, good thing the water's all gone.
The Hilden are merely an inconvenient consequence. They will be dealt with in time. It is a small price to pay for Kain's death.
You're a bit premature.
Kain!
Is there a crack in your omniscience after all, Mobius? First, your omniscience, and now
That's
your
Cal's further forward on his head in this scene.
You're slipping badly.
This is not possible.
The part of me that staff affected is no longer in its place. But you already knew that, didn't you? I always was considered heartless. And now, Mobius, it is time.
To kill me? Again? Your only solution for every problem. Kill.
This is not a debate. You see, this time, You have nothing that I want. You think this will matter? I serve one who has power over life and death. Then go to him. I am his obedient, his devoted servant. Soon, all pain will fade, and my master will bring me life once more. Master, my apologies. A momentary oversight. Somehow Cain still lives, and has unexpectedly dispatched me. Make use of your good servant, and go to your master then. I release you to the wheel. Oh, God, no. Do you see it now? The monster that you served. Is this what you imagined when you worshipped it? No! And in that knowledge, go and feed it. I release you.
Your petty actions are irrelevant, Raziel. Mobius was a good servant, but he was of no further use. His long life had run its course. You see, even when you rebel, you are doing my will.
Perhaps. But something has changed, hasn't it? You didn't foresee Cain's return.
You have both traced your paths along the wheel. This is where the journey ends.
You haven't the means to kill either one of us.
Ah, but you can be stopped.
In this moment, the Elder God has perhaps overlooked two things, or rather is hoping. Raziel has overlooked two things: that
Buried here together.
Mobius was able to see the Elder God after
That will never
he was hit with the Reaver, and
But I was armed
There's
with
a
newfound
corpse.
knowledge, and it burned within me.
Raziel can inhabit corpses now.
Destroyer. Mobius had never seen his master until the Soul Reaver purified his sight. Even the ancient vampires had no idea what it was they so righteously worshipped.
You must unite what has been set asunder.
All the conflict and strife throughout history, all the fear and hatred, served but one purpose: to keep my master's wheel turning. All souls were prisoners, trapped in the pointless round of existence, leading distracted, blunted lives until death returned them, always in ignorance, to the wheel.
The coin is still turning.
But what hope had there been? One cannot fight the unseen.
Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for his true endeavor.
despair, Raziel. There is no escape.
It was then I knew what I had to do. I alone could end this.
Cain, do you so enjoy death?
Yes.
Raziel. No!
Yes, this is how...
No! Raziel!
The Soul Reaver, pure of all corruption.
I don't think it played this song at this point in time.
This is what I am for. The two become one. Both Soul Reavers together. And the sign of balance is healed.
Pretty sure it was a relatively
And I-
quiet scene.
Am not your enemy, not your destroyer. I am, as before, your right hand,
sword. No, Razia.
I'm like certain it was a quiet scene. That's one of the things that made it such a powerful scene.
The true enemy.
Raziel. And it was then I saw.
So, I am revealed to you at last.
What in hell?
I am the origin of life, the devourer of death. I am the hub of the wheel, the purifying cycle to which all souls must be drawn.
Had I condemned Raziel to this nightmare when I cast him into the abyss?
You may ponder the futility of your ambitions as you spend a deathless eternity beneath a mountain of rubble. You and your Soul Reaver will go equally mad.
But Kane's fully healed.
Past. The Citadel of the Apostates will become your living tomb.
Your words are heartening. For you would not fear us unless we could truly do you harm.
No! You are nothing!
False God. This is the end. The final turn of your wheel.
You will never escape.
I wonder what it says about the Reaver.
Balance, fled a man like time, so
Because it's the Soul Reaver now. Not just the Reaver. Can't even change its emblem.
Your broken body will be buried here for all eternity.
Does it want me to strike it? No? Just gotta wait. Not doing too bad.
You will never defeat me, Kane.
He's whipping his tail back and forth.
You will never defeat me, Kane.
What a fail dodge. Another fail dodge. Two tentacles.
Your sacrifice has been
Yes, I need to dodge better.
You will never defeat me, Cain. That almost worked.
Very hard to dodge those. So do they get closer? Yes, much closer. Big room for error with those.
Feed the wheel.
Oops.
You cannot defeat me.
Ah, not good enough, not good enough. Two for the price of one.
Surrender.
Damn it, done it too early.
Pathetic creature.
He got me. Quickly. There we go.
I will bury you.
Ah, no good, no good.
pointless. Pathetic creature.
Very low. Jump too early for a moment. Alright. Right in that time.
You cannot destroy me. I am the engine of life itself. The wheel will turn. The plague of your kind will be purged from this world. And on that inevitable day, your wretched, stagnant soul will finally be mine.
In the meantime, you'd best burrow deep.
It's only gone on bloody dog.
Now at last, the masks had fallen away. The strings of the puppets had become visible, and the hands of the Prime Mover exposed. Most ironic of all was the last gift that Raziel had given me. More powerful than the sword that now held his soul, more acute even than the vision his sacrifice had accorded me. The first bitter taste of that terrible illusion. Hope.
Cain refused the
It's the end of Defiance. So that's the most story we've had with the series, the furthest along it's gone. So we will be getting a new game in the series in a month or two or something, Legacy Cain Ascendance. I don't think it's going to deal with post-Defiance, but a new game in the series is more than welcome. So yeah, they got bonus material. It's Cain's birthday.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Please.
It's in the box.
I'm biding my time.
My God. The Hilden.
Lol. Very nice. I assume the epilogue is, yeah.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
Yeah, so they got, they had some of this stuff in the original game. Looks like I'm missing some tomes. Well, a lot of tomes from Raziel's playthrough. Yeah, this is where I saw the alternate Cain, I'm pretty sure. No? Oh, yeah. The voice talent of the original credits. Oh, yes. Yeah, they do have these on YouTube as well. Where they put them on. Don't remember this one. Pretty sure this is new stuff from the original development. Well, it's new to our eyes. I just watched the same one twice in a row. did. Ah, yes. Vardor's mansion. With the mouth manipulation stuff sticking out. That was never put in the game. Very fancy. That's a cutscene version of it, not just a, well, full motion video version. Guessing that's a Terrarium. Maybe they were going for, originally thinking of putting in some sneaky sections. More stealth mechanics. It is a vampire game after all. Got him. Or not. Oh. Oh. So they wanted to do stuff with the humans as well. Makes sense, the humans do kind of get forgotten in the series. Well, cut for time, rather. That's pretty cool. Oh. It's a little Dobby. And is that meant to be Cain? I think it might be Cain. Yeah, exactly. They couldn't get everything they wanted in. Cool. That was it for that scene. So this is directly after the pillars were destroyed. Okay, yeah, because Cain was there in the finished game after the pillars were destroyed, but he went straight to the Vampire Citadel in the finished product. That would be cool to see himself in the past. Yeah, in the original Blood Omen 2, it ended with him having to make this decision, and you could make the decision to save himself or to not save himself. Yeah, I assume there's not much to this, just the immediate area. Oh yeah, and like I said, that's probably where the bat flight was. Oof. Oh, they've even done the remaster switch for this.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
Sanctuary of the Clans. Oh, right. Alright. Because this is where Cain originally broke the physical Soul Reaver over Raziel's back, and Raziel got the Wraithblade. Final chapter of Defiance. Okay. I am. Cain is active. Zap me when he comes back. Oh, did I defeat him? Surely not. I can't go to the Spectral. He doesn't seem to be coming back. Okay. Ah, so the Vampire Citadel is also the Sarafan Stronghold? Wait, no. No, we started in the Sarafan Stronghold, didn't we? In Defiance, they are two separate locations. Malik statue. Where's this one go? Got a map for this area? No.
Spirit.
There's two Lock Reapers. Oh yeah. Doesn't seem I can feed the Reaper. Oh no, maybe I need to be in the combat mode to target them. Doesn't continue on. I think there's probably more to explore, but I get the general idea. Oh, that's climbable.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
Okay. Oh, that might be the scene we saw in the other material where you seem to go into the spectral and fall through the fall. Certainly would have been cool if they had more time to do the stuff they wanted, but, you know, it doesn't always work out that way.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
those bits of light could have maybe served some puzzle function.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
Yeah, I remember this styling from Soul Reaver 2. I do think the puzzling was better in Soul Reaver 2. But the gameplay has always kind of been a bit secondary in this game series. It's always been the story, the primary thing. That's a lot of golems.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
Darkforge. These were involved in puzzles using light, and you could potentially move them depending on what the puzzle was in Soul Reaver 2. Looks like a dead end. Not to be unexpected, considering it is unfinished. Waterforge. That makes sense, because he had already had to reforge it with the fonts and stuff. Wow, an outside view. It's like a giant dam. That's cool. Does seem to basically be the general thing that's happened with the Legacy of Kain series is they don't get to put all their ideas. Well, I mean, no one ever gets to put all their ideas in, but it does seem like there are ideas that probably should have gone in that had to be scaled down. The release games still good, that's for sure. I still massively enjoy them. A whole bunch of Hilden. Huge area. Possibly would have needed the water reaver to freeze those to get out, or more secrets or something. The Hilden. Like a canal. That looks like where it was building up to. The Hilden Lord. Very cool. That was the last of the lost levels. It's the deluxe. So this is the demo for the game that was to come after Defiance. It would have been very cool to find out more about the Demon Realm, because we know basically nothing about it. I say, as I'll finish the game. There's still secrets I need to find though, obviously, to get some of the skins and stuff. And other bits of the Raziel and Kain's lore stuff. There we go, let's open that up. That's a new look. Have I seen that look before?
Never!
looks like up raptors. Kind of looks like a time streaming thing, maybe. Not exactly. Oh, another one. Another one. I guess they're coming out of holes in floors, like, at the start. Sorry, I'm just wrong. Is that an end to them? There we go. I think it's still doing the head thing. Seems that way. Is this the end of the game? Yep, okay. Cool.
Cain refused the sacrifice.
And yeah, they got some comics. Ozar Midrashim. It's the main thing. That was by Soul Society, I think. Kurt Harland, I want to say. Oh, right. Of course. Clayton's doing the music for Ascendance. I completely mind blanked on that. So he's doing his own version of Ozar Midrashim. it's already on SoundCloud. I can listen to that at some point. I don't know if I want to listen to it before the game comes out though. I just want to be surprised with that, I think. Because yeah, Clayton, my favorite music artist, is doing the soundtrack for the new Legacy of Kain game, so it's two of my favorite things fusing together. It should be freaking awesome. Yeah, Kurt Harland. Information Society, that's what it was, not Soul Society, Information Society. Made the original Ozar Midrashin track for... Well, he didn't make it for Soul Reaver, but it was featured in Soul Reaver. They heard it, and they liked it, and they put it in. Very cool. Well, that's gonna be my stream for the night. Probably do something in the near future. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Have a good one.